Hi everyone, this is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. I have a cute little haul for you today. It's something new that Simple Stories is putting out. And they have a line now for Carpe Diem travel notebooks. So I have a few of them here that I would like to open up with you and share what they look like. The first thing is it looks like they're called docket journals. See, this is what it looks like. Docket journal. And there's one journal in each package, and you can get lined and dot grid. I mean, grid, not dot grid. So at least I didn't see an option for dot grid. So let's go in. I'll look at a few of them and let's see what we've got here. So this first one you'll recognize as from the Say Cheese line from Simple Stories. And they put out like a Mickey Mouse Disney World type theme, and this is what the travel notebook looks like to go along with that same idea. This one is one journal with 21 pages, and it's the Say Cheese 3. So here it is. It's in a matte finish, and I think I would like this if it was glossy too. But I think you can easily make it glossy yourself because it's a matte finish, which is, I love matte finish anyway, but for this particular one, I would like to see like the Mickey's head, be shiny, I guess. So I think if you took like a gel medium or like a Dimensional Magic, something like that, glossy accents, and put it on top of this, I think it would make this notebook really pop even more. But otherwise, it looks really cute. The quality is really nice. It's got all these little grid pages, and the width and I guess the size is really good. And this is just what it looks like on the inside. It's got pattern paper, and then on the back it's all dots. Now on this one, there is an example on the back of what they would do with this. So let me show you this. They've kind of got some of the Say Cheese ephemera and stickers and things like that on there, and they've made some lists like in their travel notebook. I think this is really, really cute. It's 5 inches by 8 1/4 inches, and it has 24 pages. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is like a recipe. Some of mine came with the side split, but that's okay. It didn't come damaged or anything. This one is called Yummy, and it is a blank journal, and it's 5 by 8 1/4. And this is what it looks like. And this one's lined, so it's not blank pages, even though it says blank page, blank journal. It's a lined journal. And on the inside, it's got this great white print, like a Swiss dot print. And on the front is all recipe or kitchen type items. Yummy, delish, old fashioned, KitchenAid, sugar, limes, everything. And you could actually do this a lot with this if you wanted to decorate it with your I would say you could use markers and alcohol inks, paints, and anything just to add some pop of color. I think now that I'm on my second one, and they are the matte finish, I think the quality is nice. I'm not sure what the retail price is going to be, but I'll try to find it online. I bought it through a special co-op group, so I will look for a link online and try to find it for you. I want to say it's probably going to be a typical price, probably around the $5 or $6 range, but don't quote me on that. And I think the only thing I think I would like is that it is too matte, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. There's just so many different kinds. Like, I'll give you an example so that you can kind of judge for yourself what I'm looking at and what I'm comparing it to. This is a May Designs journal, which is really nice. And this is what it looks like to have a blank page. And it's really, really nice quality. But you're going to pay for this quality too. I'm going to tell you that right up front. These are anywhere, if you get them on sale, you can get them for like $10, but you will pay for it, but the quality is really good. And I do have a video where I have a bunch of these that I hauled, and I'll link that video below. But what I wanted to do, the reason for pulling this out is because I wanted to give you a comparison. See how bright these colors are, and see how dull these colors are. And that's really what the difference is. But these are going to be much cheaper. But it's the same thing as with everything in the planner community, is that, you know, your higher end stuff is going to be more expensive. Your lower end stuff is going to be less expensive, but you're able to afford it easier getting these, and you can doctor these up yourself. But I did want to just give you an example of what it would look like, what the comparison would be. Okay. And then I do think for the price you're going to get these for, they are really nice. I think if I had to say anything, they would probably, I would say, be in the same price range as the Webster's Pages travel notebook, but those are going to have a shiny finish, and the texture on the front cover is really nice. So let's move on, quit rambling about the quality there, and let's look at another one. This one is Navy Floral, and I think it's from like the Domestic Bliss. Oh no, the other one's from the Domestic. I wanted to show you what it looked like on the inside of the recipe one before I moved forward. Sorry about that. But this is how somebody uses it for recipes and things like that. And I think you could probably even write it down, like when you served it, who was there, what the reaction was, you know, like a real journal. So there's that. So getting back to this one, which is the Navy Floral. This one is lined on the inside as well. I like the ruled, the width of the ruled. It's very nice, and I like the fact that it's patterned on both sides. It's really pretty. I actually have paper that matches this, so I of course think it's very lovely. And let's see what it looks like here. This is kind of an example, and it looks like this is part of a line for like Bible journaling or faith planning or faith documenting, because you can see how they've used, you know, with God all things are possible, inspired, grace, different things like that. And I think this is really pretty. And it looks like they put washi tape on the bottoms, which is not, I want you to make sure you know that that's not included on the journal, the docket journal. And this one again is a blank journal, which must mean ruled, with 24 pages, and it's 5 inches by 8 1/4 inches. So there's that one. And the last thing I have for this is the Domestic Bliss, which I love this paper pattern of Domestic Bliss. It reminds me very much of the one pattern they had before of the Vintage Home or Vintage Bliss or something like that, and it was very much vintage looking, and that's what this reminds me of, and I love that paper so much. So this one again is blank, which is ruled, 5 inches by 8 1/4 inches, and this is what they've done with it here. And it's kind of like being a record of house stuff, a to-do list, shopping list, any kind of listing, cleaning schedule, what's for dinner. And then they decorated it with washi tape and some ephemera pieces. And this looks like they used it straight for like a planner. So this is a docket journal, blank, and I don't mind the matte finish on this or this one as much as I did on the first two. I think it's because the patterns just call for it, and the two here are so focused on the black color, and the black just doesn't look good in the matte finish. I think that's what is throwing me off, because the other two I really like these colors. They're very pretty. I can't wait to use them. I'll put them in my Foxy Fix and have that going. And then the next thing I wanted to show you is something new for from Simple Stories in the Carpe Diem line. And these are planner decals. Now, if you're like me, you have a ton of planners. And again, if you're like me, you have multiple uses for them. And so I found when I saw these, I was like, okay, I want to get these because these are going to be just, you know, plain black labels, and it'll tell me, okay, this is for home, this is maybe my Bible journaling or whatever I have there, fitness, daily, recipes, etc. And I can plan my binders. So, and use them as binders rather than just, you know, a planner. So this is what it looks like. If I can find a link for this for you, I will put it there, but I'm not sure if I can or not. But this one has home, recipes, faith, fitness, and daily. I want to say they have a second kind that has different words. But I pulled out one of my Carpe Diem binders, which I love this one. This, I believe, is from the Reset Girl. And it's part of, not from the Reset Girl, but it's the line, the Reset Girl line. And I did a video on this one as well that I'll try to link below. Or I will if I can find it. But what I did was I pulled this out so we could try the labels on it. Because I figure, hey, I want to see what they look like. Maybe you do too. So I'm going to go with home. I really would like one that said finances. So I'll have to see if that's there or not. Okay, so maybe I'm doing this wrong. Let me see. Step 1, wipe down the planner. Okay, done. Prepare the planner detail for application by firmly rubbing a plastic card or applicator across the top of the adhesive transfer tape. This help removes any air bubbles and secures the decal to the transfer tape. Determine the placement of the decal on the planner. Carefully separate the adhesive transfer tape from the backer sheet, being careful not to allow the transfer tape to touch the surface. If the decal clings to the backer sheet, slowly replace the backer sheet and repeat step 2. Slowly adhere the transfer tape onto the planner surface, being careful to apply in the desired area. Gently rub the decal in place with a plastic card or applicator, going across the surface area several times to make sure it's adhered securely, and then carefully peel the transfer tape off at an angle. Be careful not to pull the decal off the planner when removing the transfer tape. If the decal pulls away from the planner, repeat step 4 and 5. Okay, so it's a lot as easy as you would think. So let's just try to take, I'm going to try to take one of these and just rub it across here. See if this will come off. So that should be good and rubbed off of there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. It didn't say to cut it, but I'm going to cut it, so that I'm not going to take a chance on ruining the others. Let's do that. And then take the tape off. I can see I made some bubbles here, but I think it'll be okay. Here's the tape. And if we do this right, we can put it on to the spine and then remove the tape. Okay. I'm going to take the back of my scissors again and try to rub this in. Now, one thing I do not know, if I probably will get questions about this, is this permanent or can I remove it or something? I don't know. It looks like it's coming off fairly good. It's kind of like a rub-on. And there we go. So I've got a label on my binder. So it can set up like this. Got a little bit of sticker stuff there. Wipe off. I think that looks pretty nice. I think I need more because some of the ones that are on the list, I put all in one binder. But like my daily and my home, that'd be kind of the same, except you know what I could do is for the home, I could keep like my home warranties, my home projects, like like we're redoing a lot of things in the house right now. I can use that for that. And then I can put daily on another one. I'm not sure how comfortable I would feel putting this on my Filofax or even my Kikki.K, but I may get over that. I don't know. But I put it on a Carpe Diem and it adhered really well. So that's what that looks like. And then the other decal I got, which I'm assuming the instructions are the same. And this is a decal for the front. And there were several different options for these. And I got the one that's the hearts. But you could get ones that say, like Planner Girl and things like that for the front. Wow, this is really stuck. Okay, that just did not want to happen. I sped it up so you guys didn't have to look at all that. So let's take the back of the scissors and go like this again. Let's just make sure everything is nice and onto the transfer tape. No bubbles. And we're going to apply this to the front of the planner. So let's start taking this off. Perfect. And let's place it down where we want it. I've got some wrinkles, but they're not on the heart, so let's make sure there's all smoothed out. Okay, and let's take the scissors again, like I did before on the home one, on the home label decal, and we're just going to make sure these are all rubbed down onto the planner. Okay, let's do it to it. Get this up. It's a miracle. There you go. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. It just changes the entire look of the planner. That is amazing. I love it. I really, really, truly love it. So now you know how to apply these labels to the front of the planners. And I am just really loving the way this looks. But I knew I had the pink planner and I wanted the black on top of the pink. So it's really cute. So we've got home and we've got hearts. So anyway, this is the haul for the Simple Stories new docket journals and the planner labels and how to put them on. So anyway, thanks so much for watching my video, and I hope this inspired you to decorate your own planner and maybe to give this a try. It's not sponsored, but I love it anyway. So have a good day, guys, and thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.